So this past week, my depression, or at least I've finally identified that my depression is really bad. And it has been for the past about 2.5 months. And this is on top of chronic stress and anxiety. So, yeah. But what I really wanted to touch on as what, I don't know, an offset of this is that I'm usually someone who bottles things up. Now, I've had a lot of, I've been met with a ton of lack of compassion with people in the professional field, in regards to mental health. And, this comes under dietitians for my disordered eating as well. I'm not going to go into the detail, but I was verbally attacked by a dietitian, nutritionist, whatever she was exactly, in the past, and I went back to a couple more since, but never stuck with it because I'm always waiting for them to start having a go when I'm unable to do what they want me to do. Anyway, but in terms of my mental health, in terms of my depression, anxiety, the way even my physical health, more than usual, is stopping me from doing certain things, I've actually at least reached out for peer support more recently, and I have been met with such a lack of compassion. And usually I don't let things like this get to me too much, or, I'll sit on it for a bit. Yeah, it affects me, makes me a bit angry, but then I'm able to let that go. But this past week, it just really upset me and has made me pull back away from everyone and everything again. And I've also, people in my family don't listen, and so in that respect, offline, I just can't find that support either. And when you're doing as badly as I am, with the added depression on top, although my anxiety is crippling anyway, so is my stress levels, it's it makes you really wonder even more, what's the point? And I hate saying that. And I mean, I'm not going to do anything rash, and nobody has to worry because of what other people, have said and stuff, and how people have reacted to what I'm going through. But I just don't get it. I don't get the lack of compassion when people claim they're going through the same kind of things. I thought we were meant to be just naturally, the most compassionate towards one another because we get it. So it's the same, with people that have acne. Usually we're all good with each other because we get it. And people that don't have it, they're usually the most critical, It's the same with mental health. So I don't get it, and that just gets up me. It gets me like nothing else. That tops it off for me, because I don't understand, even though I'm doing really badly, and yeah, all right, I'm kind of stuck in my own little bubble because of it. And, I find it hard to extend out and focus on what's going on for other people. But, if someone online or offline right now were to come to me with, and start describing things that I can relate to, I'm not going to, just say, oh, well, you should be able to wash your hair. You should just do it. God, you're gross. And, or whatever it's in relation to exactly. I'm not going to do that to you because I get it. And yeah, I don't know. I'd still meet a person right now with that same compassion, that anyone would hope to gain during their, hardest times, or even when you are doing well. You don't need crap like that. So yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd just kind of vent that out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really with it. So I guess that's kind of just something I wanted to touch on. So yeah.